Hey guys, welcome to Garden with Courtney. I'm so super duper excited to be here today. Today it's super windy, so I'm going to go ahead and apologize for that. But today we're going to go ahead and plant the rest of our green beans. So let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk about the seeds that I'm planting. I said I was going to plant some green beans, so I used these Co-op green bean seeds. These are the State Half Runner bush beans. They're essentially just white half runner beans, and obviously they're a bush bean. They're not a pole bean, so they're just gonna grow and be a bush. As you can see, I've already got some planted. If you haven't watched my other videos, you may not know, but if you haven't, go back and watch those, because we had a frost. I covered them up, essentially forgot to uncover them, left them covered up all day, and I'm pretty sure they died just because it got too hot on them that next day, because it did get up to 60 degrees. So I did lose a bunch of my green beans, so we're replanting. So let's get started planting. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our garden hoe and we're going to make our rows. It kind of keeps your rows straight, especially when you're planting seeds. And it's just a lot easier, especially when you're planting a lot of something, or or really just anything. It helps keep your rows straight, as well as really just makes it easier. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your garden hoe and you're going to kind of make your rows. Like I said, I'm replanting this bed because I had some green beans die, so I'm kind of planting some of these in between plants. But you just take your hoe and kind of make your row. It makes it a little bit easier. It keeps your rows a little bit straighter. So now let's get started putting our seeds in the ground. I generally take and put about 2 seeds in a mound just like that. Just kind of drop them in there. Now, since we've got our seeds planted, you're just going to cover them back up. You can do this with your hand. You can use the garden hoe, just whatever you feel really most comfortable with. The biggest thing is with planting any seed is you have to make sure you don't get it too deep, and it's kind of it's really just kind of a guessing game. I mean, obviously most seeds, depending on what you're planting, are probably going to be within an inch or so deep, so you don't want to get too deep when you're planting your seeds. Just be mindful of that as you go, but you also don't want to get too shallow either. I'm also gonna go ahead and plant this little 4 foot by 4 foot area right here. We're gonna go ahead and plant green beans there, and then hopefully within the next week or so. I was hoping to already have it done, but it's kind of cooled off for the past couple of weeks, and it's not got as warm as I thought it would, as soon as I thought it would. So within the next week or so, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest the last of our kale. And then after I harvest the last of the kale and pull it up, we're gonna go ahead and plant our sweet potatoes there. So let's finish planting the last 4 feet of our green beans right here. We've got all of our green beans planted. All we like left is our sweet potatoes, and then we'll get those here probably in a week or so once it starts warming back up. I don't know, East Tennessee weather is just so unpredictable. But here in a couple weeks or so, once it starts getting just about to about 80 degrees, where our kale's gonna die, we'll go ahead and harvest the last of our kale. I've kind of been picking it here and there, just kind of as it's ready. I've got some to go ahead and harvest right now. But here in a couple weeks, about a week or so, once it starts warming back up, we're gonna pull our kale up. We're gonna plant our sweet potatoes, and then we'll have everything planted for the year. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, guys.